What's up guys, it's David here. I'm doing this commentary a little bit different today. Welcome back anyway to episode 9 of MW2 bots. This one is a game of domination on Favela. I don't even remember this adding these people. I checked there, GasKid44 there at the bottom, and Cruel and stuff. I don't actually remember adding them. I don't know where they came from. I'll have to check me bot text to see if I've modified anything, because that kid's name's in green and stuff as well. I do know how to do the green text and stuff like that, but I've never seen it before. So yeah, this game was actually quite a good game. It was frustrating, I tell you that. My games always start off a similar way, right? It starts off crap, like honestly, like not crap, like you know, like I'm not doing bad, but it's just frustrating the way I die sometimes on it, and it's always at the start of the game. No matter how many times I play this game, there's always something at the start of the game that really bugs us, and it happens on this game, probably happens every other game as well. It was quite a tough game actually, but I managed to secure the bag, as you say. There, see, frustrating kill, got killed with a fucking claymore. Anyway, I'm going to talk on to what I'm actually doing here. I'm stood up while doing this, and then I actually think standing up for me when I'm doing this is actually helping bringing out more talkative nature in me, kind of thing, you know what I mean? Because when I'm sat down, I'm getting this lazy vibe of like not wanting to do anything. Like there again, there's something else that happens in this commentary as well. Like there's just absolutely mental, but you'll have to wait for that to come up. So I'm gonna have to keep my eye on the screen while I'm standing up, which is not really that bad. But anyway, on to the topic of this video. I was just being, this is my worst thing in the world now. Actually, I've said this before, you know, I've done a video on it. I've done a full video on this before. I have a bad habit of checking out my old stuff or going back to old videos that I think, oh, like, why can't I not go back then? My mind is a funny thing. My mind works very funny. And I was watching, like, I do this like a lot, but it's more of like an annual, well, not annual, but I'd class it as annual, monthly, every few months kind of thing. I'll always like go through my old videos and check out what I was doing then. Like last year, I checked out, like, I was on SoundCloud today, and obviously with us like not doing rap anymore, I don't really want to say that I'm not doing rap anymore. This def really does my head in. I tried to aim in, but then I double tap by accident, and I'm not used to a PC. Because, oh, another thing I need to do actually, I need to change me field of view on here. That's why I've been struggling a bit lately. But anyway, back on the topic. I was on SoundCloud today, and I have a bad habit of doing this where I go and watch my old stuff and think, oh, like, the memories are just like, I don't know, memories for me it rules my life sometimes, like it really like jaws me head. So, wait there, this is the frustrating part, watch this guys. He kills me sentry gun. I can't even get my weapon. I was trying my best, yeah, like I swear I was tapping the buttons to try and get my weapon back, and it wasn't working. Like, what the fuck was going on there? I actually could have killed him there, but it bugged out. Another issue with RSA bots as well, before I get into the topic of this video, I'll just keep chatting, yeah, don't I? I wish, like, on domination especially, I've realised this, right? My team always bug out. Like, I was on Crash, and I've got that video recorded, so that'll be for another commentary sometime. I'd done a gameplay on Crash, on domination, and there was this one room where they'll go into, and they'll stay there until they get killed or something, and it's really frustrating. Obviously, I know he's edited the waypoints, and it's not always going to be perfect, and I can cope with it, you know what I mean, but it doesn't, like, the uniqueness isn't really as good, you know what I mean, like, they should be running everywhere, doing things that you don't expect and stuff like that. So, and they are doing, it is good for what the kid has made, like Mac Porter Joe. I've checked out his YouTube, and he's, like, the way he works on these things is incredible, so big up Mac Porter Joe. He hasn't been around for a few years now actually, so that's a shame. I was hoping he was going to work on some other new additions to RSA bots or something, but you never know, he might be back in the future, because IW4X has still got quite a good fan base. But anyway, on to the subject. Yeah, I was on SoundCloud, because I've literally talked for 5 minutes without saying anything about the topic of this video. Yeah, I was on SoundCloud, and this is just one of the main things I do. This doesn't just apply to SoundCloud, it applies to YouTube, or it used to be Facebook, but then obviously I deleted Facebook because it just wasn't helping me head. Like, my head was mashed. I just go a bit mental sometimes. So Yeah, I was on SoundCloud and I listened to my song Reasons, and this ain't a plug, this ain't a shameful plug at all. I don't care. I'm not gonna put nothing in. I'm just saying this because this is how it works. And I never thought, like, I always, when I make tracks, when I make any sort of music, I never think that I'm gonna remember them tracks and get the same vibe I had when I made it. Like, I always think, nah, my stuff isn't as deep as listening to other people's stuff. So I was sat there, and I've had it a few times actually where I've looked at me tracks or certain tracks and thought, Jesus, all these like feelings are coming about it, and that, because I'm a feeler, I'm an empathetic person, you know what I mean? So when it comes to listening to deep songs or something that just resonates with me and my struggles, it's in me heart and me head, and that vibe will be in me head all night. I feel music so deeply, it's unbelievable. So obviously that's my worst trait in the world. I said it in one of my videos actually back in January, I think. I was talking about how I don't like change, and I hate it. I know it's a part of life. I know it happens. It's meant to happen. It's part of evolution. Because if we didn't change, we wouldn't have the things we have now, would it? And this is not. I'm not meaning like philosophical changes or anything like that. I just think like I don't like change in my life, because most of my changes in my head, I'm not gonna lie, like, this is not to try and sound depressing or anything like that, but if you know me now, if you've watched some of my videos, you'll know what I cope with. So when it comes to like changes and stuff, it really, like, with my sort of changes, it's always for the worst reasons. Like, say ex-girlfriends doesn't work out, you know what I mean, or friends didn't work out, like, or they've got on and done other things, like, as selfish as it sounds, it's the way my anxiety works and my depression, to the point where I'll get so frustrated that I don't want them to change, I don't want them to succeed, and I know that's so selfish, like, I'll never get in the way of people's success or change or happiness at all, ever. That's never been me, never will be. But I just wish I could have that same vibe, you know what I mean? I wish I could get that sometimes, because I haven't had any of that in so long. I haven't actually had genuine happiness in that long. So when it comes to changes, and I don't realise change, because I've realised I live in the present. I'm a very present person, because I don't like thinking about the future. I don't even like the past, because I know I'm going to come back to it and think about it again. So in a way, I live in the past, really, innit? Like, you may as well call me someone that lives in the past, because most of my time I spend either getting myself in this loophole. I don't know where it comes from. I'll be watching normal videos on YouTube or doing something normal, and it'll turn from that normality to thinking about something really deep, or watching that one clip or something, or I just randomly type my name in to see where my views are doing, and I'll go, oh, look at that song from 2 years ago, and I'll make the grave mistake of clicking on it and listening to it. So yeah, I definitely don't like change. I think I need to work on that as time goes on, because it's not good for the mental health. And I just want to reassure people, if you're struggling with that, please try your best to sort that out, like, any way you can. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace out. What's up, guys? I forgot to add this before the end of the video. Keep it sweet and short. I'm going to be trying to upload every Friday and Sunday with the Call of Duty videos, so hope you enjoy them. Thanks.